Hello. Oh, that's in my way. Never mind. Hello. How are we? How are we doing on this Saturday at nearly 3:30? I realised that I haven't been live for quite a while. No major reason for that. I just haven't been live. Anyone that's watching, I am on StreamYard, so I can't see anything. So please pop a comment on if you are watching. If you're watching on catch up, do put #replay, just so I know that you've caught up on what I'm going to talk about. So there's been a lot of changes and things going on in the background. You've probably seen little bits here and there from me. I'm gonna angle that down, but not show my lunch plate. So there's some things coming out soon for me and my business and / brand, I guess I would call it. My hair is not doing me any favors today. But so there are loads of changes. I need a haircut. That's one of the changes that needs to happen, but we'll get there. But do share this video on your own timeline. Do invite your friends. So I am Andrew from the Hyperlights community, and I am building a place where positivity and a better life can be achieved. Yes, that is what I'm doing. That is what is coming. Before I tell you more about that, I've actually spent a little bit of time making some new adverts, because if anyone's seen before, I have clothing and stuff on my website. I've now got phone cases, jumpers, shorts will be going on there soon, beanies will be going on there soon. So there's loads of different things coming to my website. So you need to get on there and have a look. Hiya Faith, hi Emma, hi Haley, welcome to the stream. Please let me know what you think as we go along. But here's a quick video to show you what is currently available from the Hyperlights community. And we're back. Right, I want to apologize because I've made that video quite recently and I didn't put any music on, which makes it really, really boring. But yes, those are things coming. I am now part of a brilliant small business called House of Bubbles, which is bath bombs and soap and stuff like that. I'm still getting to grips with it. I am really, really glad that I am with it, because the person that runs it, Hannah, is going to be one of the main people in my upcoming launch. So if you haven't seen stuff that's been going on, I had a session with a business coach a few weeks ago, and what he said was, you call yourself the Hyperlights community, but what is that? And it took me a while to realize what that was, what I wanted to achieve, what I wanted it to go into. So after a long think and loads of ideas bouncing around, I decided that I obviously started the Hyperlights community and the whole create your own positive life because of my interest and personal experience with mental health, dealing with business, life, career, job, school, university, like everything that's gone on in my life. That's what's drawn me to trying to help every one of you that have joined me along the way. So what I started to think about was, how can I create a space where people feel that they can get support from people that have been through things, support from people that know how to do things specifically, like loads of support and help from different people in my own network of friends, colleagues, customers. Like, I have spent the last 2 weeks coming up with this idea, and it's quite unique in a way, because what I want it to be is a place where everyone that's part of it gets value and gets some sort of personal development. So many of you know that over the last couple months and years or so, I have qualified as a primary school teacher. So I am qualified as a teacher. I am doing supply work at the moment, but also applying for full-time teaching jobs. Now, I've wanted to be a teacher since I was about 10. The reason for that is just because I've always seen teachers as these amazing people that impact so many lives in such a short period of time. For instance, if you look at any people high up in the world, so if you look at celebrities or whatever, they all went to school, they were all molded by the education system, but they weren't molded by the education system, they were molded by the teachers they had. So I've always felt that that is one of the professions that I've always wanted to be part of, because it's developing people and it's giving people the best opportunities they can have. So that's kind of fed into what I do with Party Light, with Arbonne, with House of Bubbles, with everything I do. It has very much been to create and develop people. I don't do it for the money, even though I've been told that I probably should. I don't do anything for profit. Like, when I see an offer or a discount or a sale, I like to share it. There's this whole thing about monetization, and personally, I don't like the idea of charging for stuff. But evidently, and I'm sure a lot of you can agree, we are in a place where money gives comfort, gives things that you need. So for me to be able to cope on my own, essentially, I've had to reevaluate how I look at what I do and what I charge for it. So I'm also an NLP practitioner. I'm doing a life coaching course as well. So I'm trying to make a better me so I can help you guys. So over the last couple months, I've been playing around with this idea, and it really hit the last couple weeks when I was with the business coach and they said, so what do you want to do with the community? And that's where I started drawing up plans and timescales and what I want to do. Yes, this is all to do with my business. No, I'm not going to stop teaching. It's what I love. I enjoy doing it. Being able to go in on supply and make that difference, even for a day or so, has been phenomenal for me. I have loved every second of it. But at the moment, due to current restrictions, there's not much supply work out there. So at the moment, I've done a couple shifts for supply and they've got me by. And my Party Light business, booming. Like, I've got a team, we're doing fantastically. I'm so proud of them. But again, the world is changing quite a lot, and I needed to sit back, take stock, and realize what I can do to provide myself some comfort, but also how I can best do that in a way that gives you guys support and help and whatever you need. So there will be another video next Friday, or this Friday coming up, the 27th, because if you haven't seen on my Facebook page, the Hyperlights Community, there is an event on there that is the community launch. So this is something that I've had in the back of my mind for a while. And when I created my website, hyperlights.co.uk, it did occur to me that I could do something like this before. But personally, and I'm going to be completely honest because I normally am with you guys, I wasn't confident enough to actually say, this is what I know, this is what I can do, and this is how much I can charge for it. I've never felt comfortable and confident enough to do that. But I think a lot of things have been going on over the last couple of weeks, months, whatever, that has kind of shook me and made me think, right, I've impacted like this. How can I make this bigger? How can I help more people? How can I share what I know, share what I find out from others to you guys? So it's taken a while to get my head around it completely. But hopefully if I can do this properly, I should be able to share my screen with you. Application window, no Chrome tab. There we go. Right, so here we go. So this is my website. If you haven't seen it, then what you're playing at, if I'm completely honest. This is my website. I made this myself. I didn't pay anyone to do this. I do pay monthly for this website. And obviously a lot of what I do in business pays for this. But as you can see at the top, Teacher, Tutor, Party Light, Arbonne, NLP, I needed to add House of Bubbles to that as well. Because obviously I'm looking at different ways that I can support myself. So on here, I have said, the Hyperlights Community, this is a place where education and motivation meets lifestyle. We believe that there is no singular answer. Every little bit helps when it comes to making an impact. There are many meaningful ways you can help us succeed in our mission. Have an idea that's not here, reach out and let us know. If you have an idea of what I can do to best support you and the people you know, the people around you, please let me know. I'm going to turn off the branding because I realize it's covering some of the page. There we go. We'll just pop that one up in the top corner. There we go. So I can still see the comments if you're chucking some in. So then I followed on and said, using trusted brands and my own knowledge and experience, I'm able to offer a range of products and services. I am so excited to be part of a place where mental health, relaxation, self-compassion, and I need to add self-development is key to a more positive life. I use this product to become a better me every day. Be the trailblazers to a better tomorrow. Make every day more positive. Now, you guys know that for me, actually making sure that I'm making a positive impact on others is the core of what I want to do. If I remove that, that's been on my mind for quite a while. I'm very much of the mindset of, yes, we can go through life on our own, learning on our own, doing everything by ourselves, making sure we're safe, comfortable, whatever. But why should we? why should we all be going through life alone when we could be doing it together? So again, to welcome your feedback, I do have a little thing there if you want to tell me anything. So as you saw in the video, I do have Party Light Arbor and House of Bubbles. They are external links because they are not my websites. These are hosted by the companies that I am affiliated with, and you can get those products there. I use them day in, day out, whatever. On my website, you've also got the blog, which for me, I need to post more on it because everyone knows Facebook isn't forever. So I like to put stuff on something that I own rather than give it to someone else to push out. So I have got a few things on there. I do need to put a lot more on there. Then I've got a lovely friend of mine that I sell her cards through my website. So she hand makes these. And she's phenomenal. She doesn't praise herself enough for what she does, but she should. So she designs these lovely cards, and I have offered to let her do it through my website. So you can order on there. Then we come to the merch. Now, this has been a while in the making. It took me a while to find the right provider because I had one provider and it wasn't so great for me. The quality of it wasn't what I'd want to give to you guys. So I found another one, which actually has quicker shipping times, more availability. And yeah, I've started adding to that. There will be more going on soon. Then we've got our Be Part of the Community. Over the next week or so, over the next month or so, there will be different subscription plans go up on this page. So I do private tutoring that is that price. That's the only plan I've got visible at the moment because everything is getting sorted. So this has been quite crazy for me planning this and trying to do it in the way where I can benefit the most people for the least money at the start. But what happens is when you become a member of my website, once it loads, you will have access to the public group, the HLC world, so the Hyperlights Community World. That is an open group. You do not need to pay to be part of that. I will be putting some content in there, but most of the content from the other people involved in this will be in the Hyperlights Community secret group. You only get into that once you have subscribed to the plan. Oh, I can see a comment. Hi, Alfie. So the free community is there for you to get into it, the HLC world. Then I have got a secret group for my tutee parents called The Classroom. I've got a group for the founders, which I'm really, really happy about having some people on board to help with this. And you should meet them on Friday. And then the Hyperlights community is the main one where everything will go. And it will all be on there that people get the support, the community, and the reason I wanted to make it secret and private was because I don't want people to feel that they can't talk. One of the big things that I've thought about over the time I've been doing this is I don't want people to feel like they can't say what they feel. So I want it to be an open community. Yes, it's going to be a positive community. So negativity is not, this isn't the place for negativity. If you are having a crap day, do message me. Or if it's relating to some of the topics that the founders will cover, I'm sure they won't mind if you reach out to them because they will be able to help too. So that is that's quite a lot to talk about over what's happening. So that will be launching Friday. You will find out who's in there, who's part of it, and what's going on Friday. I think I'm doing it between 1 and 3-ish. So there's going to be a few people popping on because my StreamYard only lets me have 10 people on at one time, including myself. And there is 14 of us. 14. Let me have a check. Because you know me, I've got a group chat for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So there's 14 of us in total, 13 founders, and then me. And it's big. It's mental. How much it's grown in such a small space of time. And I don't know about you guys, but when you are backed by companies or businesses, so with Party Like Arbonne, House of Bubbles, I'm quite confident to talk about it because it's not my name. Yes, you buy from me, you talk to me to get your products, but for me, what's scaring me at the moment, and I'm just going to push through it, is the fact that it's going to have my name on it. And I know I'm not alone in what I'm doing, but the feeling of how big it could be is quite daunting at this stage. So yeah, if you want to find out more, please do drop me a message and I will send more information over to you. It's very much going to be personal development, people sharing what they've done, how they've done it, and just basically it's a place where you will get back as much as you put in. And it's just the support. My first idea was I wanted it to be like the support network that I would have wanted when I was going through tough times. So the people on the team are people that I would go to when I'm struggling, when I'm down, when I'm not feeling the happy, positive self that you see on camera. These are the people I go to, and these are the people that know me as me rather than the persona that social media creates. Because we all can recognize that what people post on social media, what people share on social media, that's the highlight reels, that's the positives, that's the good things that they feel they can share. But we all know, and if you don't, welcome to the 21st century, people have difficult things going on in the background that they don't put on Facebook. And I want this community to be able to be there to support those people in those times. So yeah, that's what I want to do. That's what's happening. I will be sharing more coming soon. And yeah, it's a little bit crazy. I'm still letting it settle in my head to get my head fully around what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. And as much as I don't want to be like that person, if you guys want to share this on your profiles, on your groups that you're part of, anything that you can share it on would actually help quite a bit, because I can only talk to so many people. But I want this to be big. I want this to be helpful. So given the name community, it needs help from you guys. So yeah, share this on your socials, share this on your timelines, and let's see what we can create together. I'm going to end again on... No, because it doesn't have sound. I'm not going to end on anything. I'm just going to say that is all from me today. I'm sorry for talking for so long, but I hope you can appreciate that I have been absent from lives due to a lot of planning, a lot of prep, a lot of thinking, a lot of stuff. So I will see you on the next one, and I hope that we talk soon. Bye-bye!